Hi, and thank you guys for letting me steal you away from your wonderful Saturdays off. I'm going to be talking to you today about childhood asthma. According to the Childhood Asthma Foundation, asthma is a serious chronic respiratory disease. It is one of the most common diseases in the world, and it is increasing dramatically. My son has asthma, so I know from personal experience that it is important to know what this disease is and what it is capable of. With this knowledge, parents will know what they can do to help their child control their asthma. And with the help and the guidance, many children can live normal, healthy lives. The American Lung Association states that asthma is the leading serious chronic illness in children. As you can see by this chart, asthma is 30 million times more probable than any other common chronic disease. In 2006, an estimated 6.8 million children under the age of 18 currently had asthma. And remember, according to the Childhood Asthma Foundation, these numbers are rising. As I've said before, it is important to know what this disease is. Asthma is an inflammatory condition that affects the bronchial airways of our lungs. When the airways become inflamed or swollen, it causes the normal function of the lungs to become overreactive. And then when this happens, it causes increased mucus and mucosal secretions in the airways and muscle contractions. The child will experience airway obstruction, chest tightness, wheeziness, coughing. In other words, it's an asthma attack. If the symptoms become too severe, it may cause the child to have low blood oxygen levels and even death. When a child is diagnosed with asthma, parents become responsible for the long-term management of a chronic condition that is characterized by the unpredictable and irregular episodes. According to the American Lung Association, childhood asthma is one of the most common school absenteeisms. Unfortunately, this can mean a lot of missed work for parents too. The childhood asthma also affects the child's ability to grow and socialize. If their condition is severe, there are many things that they may not be able to do. My son's asthma was so bad that on days when the grass was cut, he couldn't even go outside. He had to take daily medications such as steroids and bronchodilators, which are a type of inhaler, to help get his asthma under control. And not many children like taking medications. For most children, a cold is nothing. They take some cold medications, blow their nose a few times, and their life goes on as normal. However, for a child with asthma, any respiratory infections can cause severe asthma attacks. La Liberté, a pediatric pulmonologist, says that asthma is the third leading cause of hospitalization among children under the age of 15. Asthma is a scary disease, and there is no cure. So how do we battle something that can't be stopped? Well, there are many things that we can do as parents. One is to have the child's pediatrician give them an allergy test so that you know what your child's triggers are. And they can be many different things, such as tobacco smoke, dust, pollen, exercise, viral infections, animals, weather, and even strong emotions or stress, good or bad, can cause complications. When you find what your child's triggers are, you should help your child avoid them as much as possible. Parents can also do a lot of things around their house to help the child. Germs and dust around the house can get very irritating to the child's airways. Getting allergen-reducing covers for your furniture, using unscented and disinfecting cleaners for around the house, and if you have carpets, you should shampoo them very often with allergen-reducing shampoos. If your child is over 5 years old, ask their doctor about the peak flow meter and the asthma action plan. The meter is something that measures your child's breathing. And when it drops low, then you'll know that they're about to have complications with their asthma. And that's where the asthma action plan comes in. And the doctor will tell you certain things that you should do when they hit certain levels on that peak flow meter. By doing this a few times a day, you can really help monitor your child's asthma. Remember that there is no cure for asthma, and if it is left untreated and uncontrolled, it can be very dangerous. Living with childhood asthma is hard for everyone. Everybody has to make sacrifices for their child so that they can do the things that they should be able to do. By following the asthma action plans and taking precautions, most children with asthma can live a full, healthy life.